Glaze is a Mac app made by Raycast and is available on Apple Silicon MacBooks with macOS Tahoe. It's an AI app maker making your ideas into reality. It works similar to Codex, Claude Code and Cursor, making it possible for your average person to come up with an idea and action it into life. It works by asking it to make your idea. The idea is simple. Every talking video has dead air. We as editors cut them out, hundreds of them. So the plan, build a tool that finds the silence and cuts it automatically, so it's an actual editable timeline you can drop into any editing software. The first problem, Glaze can build an app, but is only good at the coding and logic side. If the AI gets something wrong, I would have wasted that 123 credits that Glaze came with. So before I asked anything, I built and tested the engine of the machine. The engine uses FFmpeg. It's a free command line tool that, quite frankly, most editors haven't ever opened. It listens to the audio track and flags anything below a volume threshold in decibels. Decibels is the unit for how loud or quiet a sound is. Anything under that threshold for longer than a second gets marked as silence. The second problem, the output. Final Cut uses a special XML file. I think of it as a blueprint for Lego sets. It doesn't contain the actual Lego bricks, so the audio and the video files. It includes the instructions on how to snap the bricks together. Why use it? If you want to send a Lego castle to a friend, of course you wouldn't mail them a fragile and, quite frankly, heavy structure. You would send them the tiny blueprints so then they can make it. I fed it an AI voice to see if it could cut out complete silences. Unfortunately, it got rejected. I got an error that it couldn't validate the actual XML file. So, Claude rewrote the script and this time it imported into Final Cut Pro. But every time it cut, it had a high-pitched pop sound, so we need to fade 2 frames in and 2 frames out. The first attempt included using keyframes. It's like manual points that change values up or down, and again Final Cut rejected it. Then I remembered, you don't need to keyframe fade in and out. This time, it actually worked flawlessly. At that moment, it was kind of like a mirror of Descript or other audio cutting tools. This time it was local and extremely fast. Until I did something, I kind of broke it. $99 and can lock your entire computer. DD websites. Can I revert? Okay, so I might have screwed up somewhere. And unfortunately, I actually don't have any credits left. Well, I think it might be time to choose a different app apart from Glaze. I tried getting rid of all the breaths in between, but now it fades too early and leaves all these little gaps that I will need to delete later. Guess what? I found a way of bypassing the credit system. So if you log out and log into a different Google account, technically you will have infinite credits. And somehow the app stays there, so then you can edit it and change it accordingly. So now I've been updating the UI and the design, and even adding a batch audio fader. The batch audio fader basically fades everything again in the audio. I'll show you what's happening. This design is actually similar to Picmore. So far I've been just pasting Gemini prompts and changing the design.